I'm just going to encourage you. He will be back in 2 weeks and having some seminars here. And if you, it's really worth your time and effort to be a part of those. Your life will be forever changed. And so I just want us to give Dean a really warm BICF welcome. In a moment or two after the video, he will be coming out and giving us this morning's Easter message. Thank you guys very much.
They're very important to get in. So
Yeah, you're here.
And then you can pick up your new wife. And after that, in the lunchtime, you will invite all the husbands, and like family members, together, make a meal, and the lunchtime. Yeah, everybody drunk. Yeah. And in the lunch dinner time, you invite all the wives home, like friends, family members, and eating together, maybe 10 tables, 20 tables together, then drunk again. So after that, that's, very. And in China, the new wife is wear red dress only, red dress, not white dress. We wear white dress, maybe just to wear some like the church and the take a video, right? Like look at you guys, white dress, flower, and pretty wife, some ceremony, what do, and the father give the girl to the new husband, something like that. Just for video. Yeah. And the real wife, in the nighttime, in the lunchtime and nightlife, the dinner time, the new wife will wear red pajamas, not pajamas, traditional dress. We call that a traditional dress. Yeah. We call that a pajama, right? We wear that. That's a formal dress, right? And each wedding, the new wife will change like 10 or 20, around 10 different outfits, different than the dress, fancy dress. And that dress is paid by the father-in-law, mother-in-law. So the girls' home. And the boys' home pay the rest of the fees. Boys' home pay the house fee, all kind of the stuff inside the house, the fee, the car fee, and the dinner fee, and meal fee, everything. Girls' family just pay them. So my daddy said, well, I know why my daddy said he hopes to have a girl. He's mine, right? Okay, so before we arrive at Jade's place, let me give you some little information about Jade in China. You know why Jade is so popular? Why it's so popular for the adoption group? Because in China we have some tradition that we say like mom wear the bracelet, Jade bracelet, and until the girl 16 years old, the mom takes off to the girl. Then the girl wear it until the her girl is 16. So one by one generation. Yeah. Also we will do the pendant to the baby and protect the baby and have a very healthy life, very lucky. Yeah. So we have those kind of tradition. And so sometimes the people will ask me, they say, we coming, we got our baby girls, and we want to keep something very special meaning and very traditional and very valuable stuff. We want to keep for our girls. What is the good stuff in China? Okay, that's great. Yeah, we think that's great. So the Jade is a very popular shopping for the adoption group. For the adoption. And the Jade is very famous in China because in the ancient time, only the royal family can use Jade. The Jade shows people the social tradition. And now, more and more people get rich, and more and more people, they can also buy some nice Jade, so they buy nice Jade. And it's repeat the tradition that is for the generation gift. Like a gift. And the Jade has like two systems, the hard Jade and the soft Jade. Hard Jade is very hard. Yeah, so almost like a diamond. In a diamond, are very expensive because diamond is harder. Diamond harder is 10 points. How about the glasses? Glasses is a 5.5 points. So you can use a diamond to touch glasses. How about the hard jade, the jadeite, the king of the jade, jadeite. Jadeite is the 8.3 points. So the first way to see the real from imitation, use the jadeite to touch glasses. It does work, it's real. And just because the jadeite is very hard and very pressure, so we only use photo jewelry, and we only use the jadeite to keep for the generation piece because it's hard, it's difficult, it's broken, difficult to, broken. So we keep that for the generation, the first generation, two generation. And another kind of Another kind of jade is soft jade. Soft jade is soft, very soft, almost like a glasses, almost like glasses powder. So you can carving the soft jade for the jade carving, like the dragon design, phoenix design, flower design, tiger design, all the jade accessories made by the soft jade. And jade has more than 30 kind of color, not only green jade. Jade also have the pink jade, lavender jade, white jade, black jade, gray jade, brown jade, black jade, yellow jade, all kind of jade, 30 kind of colors. But why, in your mind, the green jade is very good, very...
Does color and hardness have anything to do with each other?
What?
Does the hardness, jadeite, and the color of the jade, is there a relationship there? Like a green jade harder, white jade softer?
Yes, I'll tell you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the color and the harder or soft, and it doesn't matter. Why in your mind, the green jade is very popular and very valuable because only the jadeite have a green root, the green root. My the green powder, that's the green root, the darker green powder, that's the green root. Green root, if you wear the jadeite for a long time, these green roots will grow up. They will grow up, bigger and bigger, darker and darker. So later they will make whole pieces of the jade to darker green. So the age makes the jade green. So the age makes the jade expensive. So it doesn't matter color. No, it doesn't matter. Just because the green roots inside, and they growing up. They old, so they make the very expensive and very pretty. More old, more pretty, more expensive. For this reason. So when you choose jade, jadeite, or your family members to wear, choose more like very transparency and with the green root inside. That would be very good, very good.
Tourist park ride.
Okay, this is the jade place and the first like in the whole place. This is kind of why the jade is so popular here. And how to distinguish the jade from the imitation real presentation and give you some information first. After that, you look around. Yeah, if you like the size, you like and you can bring your camera with you because later they will show you the carving workshop. They will show you how they carving, the jade carving. So if you're interested, you can bring your camera or video with you, take some pictures there. And after you will be shopping, get on the bus. Get on the bus. Everybody on the bus, please. Okay.
In and out.
Yes.
Right.
I know. You know, all the stuff that we did are pretty good. I think
Yeah, definitely.
we're not big stuffers.
No, it's been great.
Good. Yeah. I was tired last night, but I'm feeling better now. I know.
I know, isn't he cute?
Yeah. He must be a child of one of the women that works there. Oh, nice. That's a good question. What's that? Can we barter? I would guess not. I'd guess it's the government. 10%. That's what someone just said. 10%.
Huh.
I have a little
But
thingy here
Rick could do whatever he wanted, and that was the government stuff.
Yeah.
Remember Rick? I can do whatever I want.
Do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
What an ego.
Yeah.
Okay, so we weren't checking that.
Are you guys gonna buy some jade?
You know, I think we're gonna go check it out. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, how about you?
We are too.
Yeah, 'cause that's
See what it's all about.
especially when you're gonna pass.
You're a little jaded with this idea?
A little jaded, yeah.
All right, let's go
some
check it
jaded.
out.
Do you have attention? Yeah. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Morning. 你好。你好。早上好。早上好。Very good Chinese. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, first welcome to Bena J. City. I'm the interpreter here. My name is Monica. 你好 Chinese name. 你好 I'd like to give you a brief introductions about Jade. Do you understand my English? Yes. Okay, 谢谢 Thank you. 谢谢 Okay. First, you may have a look. Do you know in China there are about 1,200 kinds of jade? But according to the different hardness, we divide it into the two kinds, soft jade and hard jade. Look at this one. Among all the jade here, only this one is the hard jade. This is the best quality one. We call this one jadeite. Do you know jadeite? You know, jadeite comes from Burma and South China, Yunnan province. It's regarded as the king of the jade. The hardness is about 6.5 to 8.3, close to a diamond. Real one can scratch the glass. You may use this way to know whether it's real or not. Jadeite has many colors, more than 30 kinds of color, such as the green, yellow, purple, white, etc. Do you know which color is the best? Green. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure, very good. Because we call the green color jade the flower. That means if you wear it, the color can change more darker, more greener. This is the living jade. So we always use this one to make some jewelry. You know, ladies wear the bangles, should wear it on the left hand. Because the left hand is close to the heart. It's very good for the health, good for the circulation. Most of the Chinese ladies like wearing the jade bangles. When they have babies grow up, get married, they should take it off as a gift. One generation by one generation. Sometimes you can see 2 or 3 colors in one piece of jade. If 2 colors together means double happiness. The 3 colors means happiness, longevity, and good fortune. Most of the parents like choose a piece of jade pendants for their baby. You can, according to which year will your baby born, choose the different animal, zodiac, for the whole life, for the good luck and happiness. Later inside I can show you. Okay. And the jade can be divided into the A, B, C quality. A quality is the best. You can see the color. The A quality is the watermelon green color, dark green, and it's very translucent. This is the B quality one, apple green color. In the second way, you may listen to sounds. Use the money coin. If the A quality one, the sound is very clear, like the metal or bell. B and C quality sounds like the crystal. Fake one sounds unclearly, like the glass or plastic. Later upstairs, I can show you. Except for this one, is all made of soft jade. But the soft jade, the hardness is still high, about 5 to 6. And look at this one. You know, jade absorb the different mineral, have the different colors. This is the white jade, comes from Xinjiang province. This kind of jade looks some oil on it, but in fact nothing on it, very special one. You can see the carving. Do you know what's this? No. It's a kind of vegetable. A cabbage. Chinese cabbage. Bai cai. You can speak Cantonese. Very good. In China, we call this one bai cai. Bai cai. Like another one, bai cai. Bai cai. Bai means 100. Cai means money. Bai cai means a lot of money, good fortune. Do you know the Chinese feng shui? You know feng shui, Jade cabbage is very good for the business, but pay more attention to feng shui. You should put the leaves face the outside, such as the window or door. Don't put the wrong way. If you put the root faces the outside, the money goes out. You know, feng shui is very important, also very popular. If you believe it, it does work. If you don't believe it, it also does work. Okay. National jade in China is the Xiu jade. Xiu jade comes from Dalian City, Liaoning Province. It has more than 6,000 years history. Because the Xiu jade, the color is beautiful, it is very translucent. We always use this kind of jade to make some jade carvings. And look at this one. This is the happiness ball made of Xiu jade. We only use the one piece of jade, carved from the inside to the outside. Each ball can move freely, only one piece. This one is the 5 balls together, means one family, 5 members. 2 grandparents, 2 parents and 1 child. So we call this one happiness ball, it means family reunion. In the outside we call a dragon. You know, dragon in China means high power and high position. It also means the emperor gentleman. Do you know the dragon's wife in China? It's a kind of bird, phoenix. Dragon and phoenix together means a very happy couple. Sometimes we call this ball dragon ball. You know, different jade carvings have the different meanings. For example, the horse means success, but 2 horses together also means a happy couple. More than 3 horses together means a family, happy family. And look at this one. This is a Buddha. You know, in China, most of the Chinese people all believe in the Buddha, especially the laughing Buddha. Laughing Buddha has a very big belly, a little like you, sir. Do you know in China, saying, if you already just rub the laughing Buddha's big belly, you will be happy and lucky. Later you may have a try. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have you been to the Forbidden City? Yes. You know, when you watch the shape of the Forbidden City, it looks like a turtle. You know, what's meaning of turtle? Longevity, long life, very good. Do you know the Summer Palace? Yes. There is a lake in the Summer Palace, Kunming Lake. Remember, when you watch the shape of the Kunming Lake, it looks like a peach. You know, peach in China also means longevity, long life. That means the emperor wants to keep the power forever. So now, if you want to choose something for friends or parents, you better choose the peach or turtle for the longevity, good luck. Okay. Here you can see a jade globe. This jade globe is made of more than 30 kinds of jade, different countries, different jade. But this is only a smaller one. We have bigger one in at least 50 kinds of jade. This part is made of poison, blue color. Some is made of coral. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now so much for the introductions about jade. Next, let me show you our workshop. You can see the workers how to make the jade carvings. Understand my English? Yes. Thank you. So follow me this way, please.
Can you bring the video camera in?
Okay, this way, please. Yeah. Very good. Is that?
No, that's my son.
So, you will adopt the Chinese baby, right? Where? Hunan?
Yeah, my baby's from
Hunan. Different places.
different places.
How will you you adopt the Chinese baby?
Yes.
Different places. Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay. This way, please. This way, please. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is only a workshop. You may just have a look. You know, you need to make the jade carvings. The first step is the designing. Workers are cutting to the jade, natural color and shape, draw the different pictures on the raw material. The second step is the carving. You know, 30% is the raw material, 70% is the carving, the skill. Carving is the most important step here. We divide it into the rafter carving and the careful carving 2 steps. Last 2 processes are polishing and smoothing. All the jade should be more than 20 times polishing, natural color will come out. in the end, we must choose ladies to the polishing because ladies have much more patience. Usually from the beginning to the end, one J carving need at least 15 days to do it. Smaller one. And these workers all learn the carving skill from their parents. One generation by one generation need at least 10 years. Usually ladies only can do the polishing and smoothing, never do the carving. If you want to learn the carving skill from them, you must marry them. They are with family. But these workers work 8 hours a day, only can get 6 or 7 US dollars for 1 day, not 1 hour, 1 day, at most 1 day. And the labor cost is very cheap in China. Making the jade ornaments is time consuming and labor intensive work. Everything you get in this factory is cheap but very good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the workshop, later you will take photo here. Let me tell you the way to know the real jade from imitation. That is very important. So follow me, please. Thank you. This way.
This is huge.
So everybody come in, please. Come close to her. Come in here.
Does Lauren want to come in here?
Ladies, please come to the front.
So you can see.
Hello. Come in. Okay, and then children, you will come inside, okay? This way. Come inside that way. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we come closer. You can see clearly. No, this way. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the largest jade factory in Beijing. This jade factory belongs to the government. We guarantee the quality. I just tell you the way to know the real jade from imitation. In this factory, we never sell the fake one. In the system, you got a piece of paper, right? That is your certificate. You can see the telephone number and the email. Don't lose it. Because this is the government factory, everything here are the fixed price. But we can guarantee the price is the lowest in China. And if you like, you can pay for any kinds of money, credit card, but no fake one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our golden room. We have the best quality jade. After the introduction, you may look around. Just now, I already told you some knowledge about jade at ABC quality. Remember? It's your turn now. You may guess the 3 bangles, which is the A quality, which is the fake. Which one is A? A quality? This one? Yeah. Middle one? Yeah. Who think a middle is A quality? Hands up, please. Middle one A quality. I'm sorry, you're wrong. Middle one is the fake.
All right.
This is A quality one. You know, this one, the fake one material is the real jade, but the color is not natural. Jade, the color more green, more better, more expensive. Fake one color was injected. If you wear, green one color can change more darker, more greener, but the fake one, the green color will fade, will disappear. First away, in this factory, we have a special mirror, J-dot filter. If you hold it, have a look. If the fake, the green color will change to brown or red. The real one color never changes, still green. Understand my English?
Yes.
Okay. Later you may have a try. But without this mirror, how do you know it? You can use the agate, use the money coin. This is the sounds. If the fake one, the sounds unclear, like the glass or plastic. This is glass, fake. This is fake. Another one, this is real, but it is the C quality. Remember, here the B and C quality sounds like the crystal. Listen. C quality. And that is A quality. A quality one. The sound is very clear, like the metal or bell. Listen, A. You got it? Very easy way. A quality one. Okay. And just now, I already told you, in China, most of the Chinese parents like to choose a piece of A quality jade pendants for their baby for their first meeting. Later, if you want to choose something for your baby, you may go over there, their counter. We have some A quality pendants. They can help you to choose. Here we have some bangles, the A, B, C quality, different colors and different sizes. They can show you how to wear jade bangles on the left hand. Ladies, you may come closer, have a try here. So much for the introductions. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
And that Lineker will be taking us later. You're going to Jiangxi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our group has a later flight.
I think our flight's like at 10 or something. Could mean a little sleepy any.
Very welcome news.
Yeah, wouldn't that mean? To the whole family.
Yeah, we fell up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is that right? Yeah, you got a lot
For
of...
about 4 days now. So
Oh, yeah. You're
that's
pretty...
a good idea. I'm gonna get some of these things so you get some of the phrases.
Hey, Buddha guy. What's up? Miss Harrison. Running around. Can you wave?
Say hi, Harrison.
Say hi. No, see yourself.
You're on candid camera.
You're on the camera.
Say hi, buddy. You always joke around when I take pictures of me.
Yeah, do some dancing. Oh,
Oh, there went the ship.
yeah.
Okay, that's good, Harrison.
All right.
Maybe no more around the
This ship here is $22,000 US. All hand carved out of jade, including the chain on it. Here's a beautiful bird thing. Also in the, looks like $23,000 range. Here are some jade carvings of American tourists.
$21,000.
It's priceless. Sophie's mouth stuck open.
MasterCard. Visa.
There's the mouth stuck open. Right there.
That's it. Wait a second. That's a college career right there.
It is.
Braces.
Braces. Looking beautiful. That's a beautiful smile you have. And now dancing. The dancing girl of the Jade House.
what you have to look forward to.
Yeah, I
Let
do.
the games begin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I've got us all on video here.
Oh, is this a big restaurant?
I have never been in a restaurant like this.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It looks so pretty.
Here we go.
Oh, we are in the friendship store looking at Khosoin, which is this stuff over here. About to go to the Great Wall of China.
What's the stuff called?
Khosoin?
Khosoin. And they have many different items.
Yes.
And what is it, Shannon?
I think it's
Globes?
inside is yeah, globes and vases and urns.
Large vases. Urns. Very beautiful. Shannon wants to buy it all, like normal, whenever we go shopping. She's such a shopper.
Yeah.
Such a spender. And in here is the factory
Yeah,
of
we're coming in the
Khosoin.
back end.
Oh, we are?
I don't know the letters. Backwards.
Here you can see how Khosoin is made. Great Wall of China. Right. 'em stopping, Chad.
Wah, di bapaknya ini betul obi, saya kayak ini. Không cho có cô gì phụ sao không? Dạ phụ sao đó.
Thì đấy. Không ơi.
Kêu gì nói chị? Kêu chuyện à?
Kiểu mà họ lọt keng lọt xăm thôi. Xăm xong có hung xăm thế này xả lòi
Yeah. I offered to put her on my shoulders and bring her up.
Yeah.
Something about, I don't think she likes to ride on my shoulders.
Side of a guard tower.
Check out this one. Oh.
Sorry.
Đây.
Very smoggy, very polluted air, very steep. Amazing structure. This is a guard tower. Guards would live. I think they're fine. This is a really cool vantage point.
Zara!
Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of these.
That's great.
And I promise I won't drop it.
So how are your legs now?
Oh, it's duck.
Oh
I have a
yeah,
duck
I'm
tonight.
right here. Oh yeah, Peking duck. You got a peek. Yeah, Peking duck right there.
It's Panamines for dinner.
That's right. Here's the restaurant where we're eating in Beijing. Very famous dinner. We're coming to you live from Beijing at the Radisson Hotel. Today we're joined with Shannon Miller. Shannon today becomes a mom in just a few hours. This is the morning of our gotcha day. It's 8:20 and we're leaving the hotel at 9 o'clock. We'll be catching a flight to Nanchang, and once we're in Nanchang we will get to meet Ravenna. So Shannon's going to talk to you about how she feels about this day, what's going through her mind, and whatever else she wants to talk about.
I am very, 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 very excited about this day, and will probably cry when I talk about it. I can't believe that it's finally here after over a year of waiting and longing and just wanting to hold this little girl. She's going to be ours. We woke up at 4:30 this morning because we were so excited and couldn't get back to sleep, so we'll probably be very tired later, but it's totally worth it. I have a million questions and things that are on my mind about her and her foster family and all kinds of things, but more than that, just who is she and what does it feel like to hold her, and what does her hair smell like, and what does it sound like to hear her laugh and to see her smile and to hear her cry and to feel her little hand holding mine. There's all kinds of things that I can't wait for, but most of all just to hold her. So now that I'm a big crying mess, this is our gotcha day and we can't wait, and I don't know how we're gonna pass the next 40 minutes before we get to go. It feels a lot like it did on our wedding day. Just so excited and wanting to walk down the aisle and having to wait. So we don't know any details except for that we leave here at 9 a.m. and have an 11 o'clock flight to Nanchang. We don't know how long the flight is or when or where we get the girls, but we know that we get her today, so we can't wait. Why don't you come over and share?
Is there anything you'd like to say to Ravenna today?
Oh, no, I'll really cry. I don't know if I can even talk.
That's okay.
Just that I'm so excited to be your mama. I can't wait to know who you are and that God chose you to be with us since before the beginning of time.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can join you.
Okay.
I'll do it this way.
I'm gonna have to drink lots of water today to stay hydrated from all my tears.
Let's see. Can I see myself?
Yes, you can.
Hi. Well, here we are, sitting alone in a hotel room in Beijing, looking at a little video camera sitting on top of a suitcase. Feeling a little silly about that.
Yes.
This is a day that we have looked forward to for a long time. There's been over a year of waiting and planning and conversations, prayer, and love that have gone into building up to this day. And we just can't believe that it's finally here. We are both just amazed at how God has answered prayers and getting us here financially and with all the paperwork, and how He has matched us with Ravenna. Jiang Xinping, of all the billions of girls in this country, actually hundreds of millions. Many, many. And it's so weird to think that it all kind of converges today. We kind of have started looking at this day as a beginning and something to look forward to as a start of a new kind of life for us and for a new phase for our family. And we just can't wait for us, our family now, which is just the two of us in our marriage, to now have 3 and soon 4. We've got little baby here whose name we still don't even know. Coming along nicely too. And so God has blessed us. We're so thankful for all that He has done. And still just, I'm blown away that today is the day that we get to meet little Ravenna. I'm nervous because I've never been a dad before. I've never even changed a diaper before, and I have so much to learn. And I'm also confident that that we're going to work it out as many other parents have done. And we have lots of wise people around us. We have just a lot of resources to help us, and we have God too to help us. So our prayer has just been that we would be worthy parents of Ravenna, and that we would be worthy parents for number 2, and that God would bless us with wisdom beyond our own abilities. And so this is the day. We're excited. We called our parents and talked with them, and they're all anxiously waiting at home. I think they're probably not going to go to sleep or anything until they hear from us, and probably wait until they see photos. We have our digital camera, and we're getting on the internet and putting photos on the internet so everyone can see what we've been doing so far. And we'll of course do that tonight, and I'm sure everyone will be very excited to see that. So
anything you want to say to Ravenna?
Ravenna, I love you already. I am in love with you, and I have been for so long. And I don't care what your personality's like. I don't care what you look like. I just love you, and I love you for who you are, and that will always be true. And I am so excited to meet who you are and to start to learn about your personality, to see your little body all bundled up in big Chinese baby clothes, and to see you grow. I can't wait to teach you things, to learn from you, and to see God in you and your life. I can't wait to see you adjust to us and our different skin colors and our different smells and types of food, and everything that will be so different from where you have been with your foster family and in the orphanage. I just can't wait to see you grow into a woman, and to be part of that. And I love you, and we both do, and we can't wait for today to meet you. Anything else?
Next time this video is on, it'll be when we're getting our daughter.
Yeah, it'll probably be a lot louder, a lot more chaotic. Probably crying in the background.
More than just me.
Yeah, Ravenna, you might cry louder than Shannon, but maybe not more than Shannon. I don't know.
We love you.
Bye.
Hello again.
Where are we now?
We are at the airport ready to head to Nanchang, and we get the babies at 3 o'clock at the hotel.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Kevin, what are you feeling today?
We're getting pretty excited.
Yeah.
It's funny when they said 3 o'clock. It's the first time, just about 10 minutes ago, that we knew the actual time.
Isn't that amazing?
Pretty cool. Yeah.
What do you think, Julianne?
I want to get over there soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully it goes by fast.
Definitely. Here we are, back at the Beijing airport. Beijing. This is our guide, Lineker.
So much long waiting.
See, he's kind of the head of the
login date to the referral.
China area.
That was a different thing.
AWAA.
Yeah.
That one is like, you're in a vacuum. You have no idea what this thing told us something about referral. So, listening to all the boards. Where's the room? Where's everyone's room?
There's our flight right there. Nanchang.
I feel pretty settled, you know. It's going to go through and it's going to... Yeah. Come on, let's keep things moving.
So she was sleeping last night. You were doing what?
Oh, I was praying for her all night long.
That's great. Wow.
And,
Laying hands on and
Halo right here.
right. Yeah, speaking in tongues of Z's.
Z. All right. So how's it coming out?
You look well. You know, you look like you've been in China for a while.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Now, if you get your baby first, you're going to be a blubbering idiot. You're not going to be able to handle this.
That's
thing.
right. Absolutely.
That's not
So we'll
good.
just have to figure it out.
Yeah. You have to pull yourself together, Jeff.
I know.
Start working on that now.
Can you show me do a demo tier?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me zoom. I got the tier zoom. Oh, dude.
You got that?
That's awesome. I got it. I got the glistening off the light too. I put the tier demo on.
Okay.
It rocks.
Deep in here in Beijing Airport.
Yeah. Wherever we're at.
Right. So you feel comfortable?
Oh.
She gives me enough warning. Oh, look at you. There's Sophie, queen of the bus. Here we are, on our way to Nanchang. Yeah.
But I don't know if it's gonna get anything.
You know where the zoom is? It's right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft is destined and next to the seatbelt is the button and our electric and license on the turn off. Thank you.
What'd you say?
Thanks for taping.
Yeah.
Like Yanks on Charles.
It's hard to see anything. It's like a white screen. Oh.
There's a big lake. It's clearer as we get lower.
I'm not very good at this.
Wow. Got a little dam on this river. Signs are in all Chinese here.
Are they?
Yeah, ones I saw anyway.
It's definitely.
Nevada. Wow. More poverty.
Yeah, definitely.
Dirt. All the streets are dirt.
Yeah. Nanchang.
Where?
Plane. Nanchang on the plane.
Nanchang on the plane. We're so close now. Here we are in the airport at Nanchang. Smells a bit like urine in here. Well, it looks fairly clean. Very nice. Our group, smaller now. These are just people from this province.
This one is started checking.
That's videotaping.
Yeah? Do you have anything to say?
I think the hotel we're going to has a pool and a bowling alley.
You do?
I know it has a pool.
A bowling alley?
Yeah.
Do you like bowling? You do? Are you good?
Kind of.
Kind of. What's your best score? Do you remember?
Like, I don't know, 192 something.
Nice job. You are a good bowler. I'm a bad bowler. I get embarrassed when I bowl.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the Nanchang airport. Our whole group getting into a smaller bus with the minivan for our luggage. It's very warm here. 67 degrees. Smells kind of flowery. Feels humid. Reminds me of when we were in Miami.
You know, I didn't expect today is so hot, so and yeah, inside, so yeah, it's very hot. But also today the bus is a little bit small, I think. So tomorrow we are going to have a big bus for you. And from this airport to the hotel takes about 35 minutes. Yeah, so I will use this time to give you a very brief introduction about our province, and then also tell you something about our schedule for this afternoon and this evening. And this province is called Jiangxi. Jiangxi province is located in southeast of China. Actually, compared with Beijing, we are in south. So although we are in south, actually we have a very cold winter. Only the weather only just become warm today. Even yesterday it's very cold.
We're bringing
yeah, we're bringing the sunshine here.
The warm weather today. Yesterday was cold.
Yeah, I told you in Beijing.
Yeah. So but here we do have a very hot, scorching summer. Yeah, the summer is very hot. The very warm temperature can be 40 degrees centigrade. That is over 100 Fahrenheit. So very hot. And in winter, but it's very chilly. Temperature is not very low. It's above zero. But because it's very humid and windy, so it feels very cold. Very cold.
Snow? Any snow?
Yes, this year, even this month, March, we had a snow. Oh. Yeah, had a one night snow. Actually, in the daytime, it snowed all day. Yeah, that's very unusual. According to record, is I think the second time or third time in the history for us to have snow in March. Oh. So usually it's in December or January or February. So no in March, but this year. So the weather changed very quickly. Now you can't anticipate what weather going to be. So anyway, I hope this weather will last for this week. And so during your stay here, and I will be your local guide for this 5 days, and with Linek. So both of us will be with you. So during your stay here, if you have any questions or requirements, please feel free to let us know. And I hope you enjoy your stay here, especially enjoy you know, yeah, your babies. And I know you're very excited, yeah, because we are going to get our baby in the hotel at 4 o'clock. Inek arranged this purposely for you because usually we need to go to the office to get a baby. And so, but in this way, we get a baby in the hotel is much more convenient and easier for us. So at 4 o'clock, we are going to get our baby in the hotel. And I will talk about a schedule later, so let me talk more about province. This province is mainly an agricultural province, so you feel very rural here, so very green and different from Beijing, you know, yeah. It's mainly an agriculture. We mainly grow rice in the fields. This is the base of rice for China. We have 2 crops of rice each year. Actually, very soon, that is in early April, we're going to have the first crop of rice. We're going to be planted in the field. And then immediately after July, then we will have after we harvest the first one, the second one going to be planted inside the fields. So we have 2 crops of rice each year. And this province, the whole population is 40 million. 40 millions. Yeah, for here, Nanchang, this is Nanchang. Nanchang, that is the capital of the province. The population is 4 million. 4 million. And most of the province actually is covered by mountains and hills. So the area covered by mountains and hills is 60%. 60% of the land in province covered by mountains and hills. And most of the big mountain ranges happen to be on the side, to be on the edges, on the side with the other border with the other, on the border line. So those big mountain ranges serve as the natural borderline with the other provinces. So in all 3 sides, west, east, and south, are all big mountain ranges. Even in the north of this province is flatter than the other area, but still some mountains. And among all the mountain ranges, there are many famous mountains. So yeah, let me take one for example, like Mountain Lushan Mountain. If you read a travel book before you come, you will know that is one of the most famous mountains in China. It's the only one in China get the title of the World Cultural Landscape. Yeah, it was included into the World Heritage List by UNESCO in 1996, and Lushan, Lushan Mountain. Yeah, very famous. 2 hours away from Nanchang. Yeah, very especially the history and the background, the culture and the history behind the mountain is very rich and profound. And so because of this rich cultural background behind the mountain, it is the only mountain in China get this title, World Cultural Landscape. And then World Cultural Landscape. But also for the rest of the mountain are all very famous, both the natural beauty and the culture behind the mountain. And so for here this province, I compare with Beijing or coastal area, the economy in the province is a little bit behind, is a little bit backward. So that's I think although now is a little bit backward, but we do have a very prosperous past, especially in Tang and Song dynasty. The economy was very strong at that time, so was very prosperous once in ancient time. As actually you can see from the name of the city, Nanchang. Nan means south, and the Chang means prosperity. So it was very prosperous city in South China. That's the meaning of the city. And this all contributed to the water net in this province. In this province, we have, like I just told you, 60% of the land by mountains and hills, and another 10% of the land is covered by waters and rivers. So the biggest freshwater lake is here in this province. And also the biggest river we are going to pass is called Gan River. Gan River is the biggest river for this province. It runs almost through the whole province. And almost all the big rivers in this province empty into the lake. And the lake connecting with Yangtze River. This water net because of a very advanced water net. So in ancient times, all the goods and transported and distributed from this province. All the goods transported by this province. So because of the trade and business, so it was once very prosperous. They say in ancient times the boats were very dangerous to go out to the sea through the Yangtze River. So all the goods was transported by this river, and then through the mountain in the south, and then after they carry it through that mountain, then load it again to the boat on the Pearl River in Guangdong. So then they can go to the sea by Pearl River. That's one of the famous waterway in ancient time. So in Tang and the Song Dynasty, the position of the province was very important. So in recent decades, it happened to be, just far behind. And besides I think maybe that is one of the reasons we have some baby in the orphanage. That is still because of the poor economy. Still not very well off. I mean, not so rich. Also, the economy is not so strong still because of the poverty. I think it's part of the reason, and still plus some of the other historical reason and political, policy reason, and also some of the personal reasons. So all of that, make this phenomenon exist. Every